Assalamualaikum, guys.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, Ija.
Do you know what's mean media?
No, we
No.
didn't know, Ija. Can you tell us about it?
Media is the plural of form of medium, which broadly speaking describe any channel of communication. This can include anything from printed paper to digital data and encompass art, news, educational content, and numerous other forms of information. Anything that can reach or influence people, including phone, television, and the internet, can be considered a form of media. You guys know media have two?
No,
No,
we
no.
didn't know, Ija. It is?
Firstly, traditional media, and secondly is new media. Afiq, can you tell me what mean traditional media?
Traditional media is mean old media. For example, I want to give magazine, newspaper, radio, telegraph, and others. Amiron, can you tell me about new media?
Yes, of course. New media is the future of advertising. More and more consumers and business rely on new media to find their information, such as uh, Facebook, Twitter, um, WhatsApp, and other than that, include online advertising, retargeting, banner advertisement, and other than else. Shakira, can you tell us effect of traditional and new media on consumers like us?
For us as consumers, we sometimes find ourselves in a conundrum when it comes to how get our information. Nowadays, more and more consumers use the internet to quickly find information, making new media advertising pertinent for any type of business. However, at the same time, consumers still take a good chunk of time out of their day to use traditional media. Besides, we may also find that there are instances when we multitask each day. So it is important to find that balancing act and not to strictly choose one over the other, but to weigh all the options and find a harmonious mix between both traditional and new media. That's all.
Wait, in progress.
What is traditional media? Traditional media is, or as some refer to as all media, has been used in the marketing advertising world for years. Relate to advertising. Traditional media encompass that of television, newspaper, radio, magazine, and others. These forms of communication are the fast way that business have reached both consumer and other companies for research. They are the roots of advertising and the most common form utilized by business on a daily basis. So the traditional media is effective. Over the course of the last few years, we have seen more and more business utilizing new media to reach its target audience.
It's new media. New media is the future of advertising. More and more consumers and business rely on new media to find information. Ultimately, new media refers to content that is easily accessible. Ultimately, new media refers to content that is easily accessible via many different forms of digital media. When related to advertising, some examples of new media include online advertising, retargeting, banner, and others. Online streaming, radio and television, and social media advertising. Each of these are means in which business have the capability to reach consumers and other business with ease.
Effect of traditional and new media on consumers. As consumers, we sometimes find ourselves in conundrum when it comes to how get our information. Nowadays, more and more consumers use the internet to quickly find information, making new media investing pertinent for any type of business. However, at the same time, consumers still take a good chunk of time out of their day to use traditional media. On the way to work, we have our radio playing. At home, we have the television on watching the news. And at the doctor's office, we find ourselves reading the magazine on the end table next to us. Each of these are form of traditional investing that we use on a daily basis. As consumers, we have also find that there are instances when we multitask each day. Take it from experience, there are many times when I will be at home watching television and at the same time I will be on my tablet looking up the next application I'm going to take. It's at this time that as an advertiser you need to decide where the best place to put your money will be. Is it going to be running on the television show that I watching, or is it going to be online while I'm suffering the web? For investing, it's important to find the splashing edge and not to settle just on over the other. But to weigh all the options and find a harmonious mix between both traditional and new media.
Finding the equilibrium. The million-dollar question is this: how do we find this equilibrium between a world of traditional and new media? For starters, although traditional advertising is important for business to effectively reach mass consumers, I highly recommend finding a way to inject a type of new media into all media campaigns. Traditional media tends to be a bit more expensive than new media, but it also has the ability to reach a broad target audience. If the ultimate goal of the business is to reach a broad range of people, this is definitely the way to go. If you want to target a more narrow audience, then new media may be the way to go. New media is changing the overall media landscape. New media allows business to target ads more specifically to consumers based on their age, gender, marital status, and others. It also allows business the ability to track what these consumers are doing and how they end up on your website. All of these reasons make new media imperative to any media campaign. There are ways that traditional media can be tracked, but sometimes we ask ourselves, is the ad targeting the people we really should be targeting? New media allows us to get this data and analyze our target audience. From there, we may have a better understanding of where traditional media dollars should be spent. All in all, the key is to a successful media campaign is to have a well-balanced mix of media that ultimately targets your business audience. It's important to not waste advertising dollars on media that won't be effective. Take the time to analyze your business marketing plan and target audience and ask yourself what types of media can be used to reach these consumers. Overall, utilizing a mix of the two has proved beneficial for a variety of our clients over the past few years.
Final thought, when deciding between traditional and new media, it's all about finding equilibrium. For some business, traditional media may not be the right choice, and new media is. For other business, it's very well, maybe the opposite. As a media guru, I encourage each business that I work with to see both sides of the spectrum and to know that there is always a way to reach the end consumer. Just because traditional media has tested the tides of time does not mean that new media won't outlast. Next time you plan your media attack, analyze all options and decide what will work best. If you are having trouble striking a good balance between new and traditional media, or could use some advice on opposite option are right for your business, we could we would be happy to help. Okay, that's all from us. Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi